In Guyana, we have a national holiday today and we celebrate an arrival day. And I have this poem that I call I Cannot Afford to Be Racial, because for a lot of Guyanese, it's the same thing where when you check your ancestry, there's all sorts of races intermingling and intermarrying. And so sometimes I wonder why even attempt to be racial, because if you're racial, then you gotta pretty much throw away some of your family. So for a lot of Guyanese, I know many of you should be able to empathize with this, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a wonderful holiday. Arrival Day. Initially, it was supposed to be arrival of the Indians, but they've expanded it to include arrival of all peoples. And so I try to make my outfit include the Amerindians, and this piece is kind of African, kind of Indian, not too sure. And well, my European pearl earrings, and hope that everybody's included. All right, have a great day, y'all. I cannot afford to be racial. I could be jovial, I could be cynical, I could be impartial, I could be no nonsensical, I could be multilingual, I could even be radical and all, but I cannot afford to be racial. Reason being, I'm a Guyanese, and I know this issue ain't exclusively my own. I'm 100% sure in this dilemma I am not alone. And to help you understand, I got to share a piece of me and my country's ancestral history. Looking at me and basing your opinion on what you see, you're going to miss the whole mystery. Because at first glance, all you're going to see is a regular descendant of slavery. In a closer look, you're going to see natural curls in my hair, hinting that my ancestry had an interracial affair. First, there was a mix-up that happened since on the plantation. The pretty-looking slave girl catch eyes with plantation owner's son. So, in the darkness of the night hours, the gods of lust exercise their sensual powers. And when they think nobody ain't gonna know, cause nobody ain't see, 9 months later, there was a pale-skinned picnic. And that pale-skinned picnic turned out to be my maternal granny. So I can't say I don't like people whose skin color white, because I can't rub out the fact of what happened and manifested at night. Nor that I now learn, due to that, my skin easily gets sunburned. But that is not the only interracial affair coupling that got my body cells wondering and my desires perplexing. Because that white and black child get more mix-up passed down when she decided to marry an indentured Indian with his skin dark brown. So when I sit down to breakfast, I want nice fluffy bakes with loud saltfish. Lunchtime, the Korean roti eats so fast you think I licorice. By dinner, I can't decide what I want for dinner. And at the end, it's fast prep mac and cheese is the winner. I can't afford to be racial. They got too much mix-up inside my vein. One grandmother helped with planting the rice, the other one helped plant the sugar cane. So just like how my waistline is finding music in African drums sweet, is the same way I sit down, moving to the tassa at Nitriki. So if at any point in time, it's only one ancestry I must choose, they got a whole lot of important parts of me I gonna lose. Because even though it's an African butt at the back of me, the extra bulge at my middle come from snacking on sugarcane and bigamy. If I got to choose one ancestry, I can even lose some of my family. Because all down the line catch the sickness and they intermarry. So I got different race, cousin, niece, uncle, and auntie who will never disown me. And if all of that wasn't confusing enough, my second baby look like a Chinese. I can't afford to be racial. It's just not beneficial. My love for all Guyanese is not artificial. It don't supposed to have clauses like a prenuptial. It must be more sequential, following the chronological events of my carefree, race-free childhood, when Savitri, Mohan, Dexter, and me used to just run around the neighborhood. Seriously, I can't afford to be racial. In fact, I'm not even going to attempt to be political. In fact, I hope that the message in this poem is remedial, because I believe it's critical. to remain impartial when we dealing with each other, not colonial. You see, God created us all differently because He like variety and He's God, the big man. So I won't argue with He. By nature, we're social, and a lot of what I'm saying is factual, even though the details appear trivial. I believe we all got the potential to be extra special, and that is what makes life beautiful.